Hello, it's Maldron the assassin. We're going to find our pals. And we'll be best buddies. Who doesn't want to be friends with me? We got the gesture, yes. I heard you. Ah, perfect. What is going on here? Is this a duel of fates? I'm trusty Maldron. They probably don't realize by the name. Some sort of knight surveyor with a katana. How strange. That's cheap. It must be a duel. A nice long duel it is. Nice sword from the blade. Oh well, we got a dragon problem now, don't we? He's dead. Forked pale tongue. I will have to see what that is later. Come down here. I'm trusting Maldron for a reason. Perfect. Now, what I really wanted to talk about today, guys, is why do I use Maldron, the assassin, as a character personality of mine during my playthroughs? One of my original video, not exactly original, but for one of the first videos I actually was able to commentate during was a video called The Adventures of Maldron the Assassin in Bloodborne. So I did it in Bloodborne. Why did I take up such a fascination to make up a character personality for an already existing character and voice? Well, I was fascinated by characters that are invaders in the world. And one of the biggest was Maldron from Dark Souls 2. The reason I take fascination is they don't really have a backstory other than they're there to invade and kill, but what is their purpose for doing so? Especially since Maldron has such clever ways. And the way I try to portray him, and many other people who have played as a Maldron lookalike, is very unique and set the character even further into the culture of a Souls game. I have done for Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2, even attempted Dark Souls 1 and went back, but it wasn't very successful, as there is no lances but spears, the same with Bloodborne, but I was able to pull it off nonetheless. It's a fun little thing. I am trying to find the perfect setup of armor to portray a perfect Maldron. Let's see if we have the cut your throat line. Gesture. Doesn't look like it. Anyways, Maldron was fascinating. Another invader that was fascinating that I feel like doing a invasion setup for, but never got really into it, was Forlorn from Dark Souls 2's Scholar of the First Sin. He was interesting to me due to the very places he spawns at, as well as his relation to Aldias, these forlorn people, and the different weapons and how their uses, especially towards hollowing. Maldron I took up and gave a voice and personality to, made him interesting, though he was a character that originally ticked me off in the stupid DLCs. Not stupid, they're awesome, but there was his invasion, especially since he runs away and has a very distinct feel to him, as if Patches was invading you. He had a spear-like weapon, a lance in this case, and a great shield like Patches, but he wore full-blown armor like your elite knight. Look for a starter class. And he ran away a lot of the times to heal. One time being unique, using a ring to make him look like a white phantom, like your buddy, when he's just there to backstab you after you pulling a switch, and to run away to a giant monster. That was originally a boss in the main Dark Souls 2. I can't even remember the name of it. It was Jabba the Hutt. There, white version of Jabba the Hutt. You happy? But I took an interest in this and used it for a video, and surprisingly that video got a lot of views. I also tried to enter it in one of Sunlight Blade's fails of the week, because there was a really awesome fail in it. Not only a fail on my side, but a fail on the other person's side. I have invaded your world now, pitiful one. Now you must do battle with me. Dancer, interesting. Any moves? What the? I appear to have fallen into cosplay setup. What do you expect of me? I expect this. My sword is at... sword. My lance is at +10. He must be too. Hey, what? You don't get very many souls from killing someone now, do you? Oh well. That was a cosplay if I haven't seen one. I wonder if they were purposely friends and they cosplayed as two characters. Funny I run into that. I know there's a lot of PvP duels that go down here, but I like how me and that Solaire guy earlier gaped one. A lot of healing involved on all players' sides. It's really annoying. But it's very Bloodborne-esque. I don't really care for those souls anyways. It's not enough to pay the rent. The rent of Dark Souls. So let's find our next target to assassinate. There he is. There they are. Host of Ember's beef. So, you like playing dirty? Hey.